We need to talk about the blatant disrespect the gaming industry has for both your time and your wallet. Right now, there's a new $80 so-called masterpiece coming out every other week. They want you to pay a premium price for a bloated product that requires a $2,000 rig just to hit a stable 60 FPS on high settings. As a dad with a career and a 3-year-old, I don't have time for the hype cycle. I have a high-end PC upstairs with a 40 series card, but I've realized something. Most AAA devs aren't building games for gamers anymore. They're building tech demos for hardware manufacturers. And if you're a handheld gamer, you're basically an afterthought to them. Honestly, it's time to stop feeding the beast. Take Jedi Survivor. I'm a major Star Wars fan. I should love this game. But even on my 40 series card, it barely runs consistently. If a top-tier GPU can't brute force its way through bad optimization, what chance does a handheld have? When you buy a game on day one for $80, what you're telling the industry is that it's okay to release unoptimized bloat. When you hit that threshold in life where you're both a parent and also still a gamer, your Steam library is probably already too big. I know mine is. Why are we doing the dev's job for them by paying to be their beta testers? This reality comes with a revelation that we should stop buying the new thing and start waiting for the stable price. And that stable price is realistically going to start trickling in the form of Steam sales that are going to take place in the next 3 or 6 months, so you could get the game at a discount if you just wait a little bit anyways. Now, there are clear exceptions here. If you find that one game that actually speaks to you, for me, for example, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, it's genuinely one of my favorite games of the last decade. Or Armored Core 6, which runs like an absolute dream on the Steam Deck on high settings anyways. But because I love Clair Obscur so much, I'm willing to put in the work. I'll run it via Moonlight so I get that 40 series power delivered to my handheld on my couch, or I'll spend an hour tinkering with FSR and upscaling just to lock in a playable 30 or 40 FPS. But that's really the point here. That effort should be reserved for games that have actually earned it. Not every $80 title that drops with a fancy trailer, and let's be real, overly optimistic community hype. If handhelds have proven anything, it's that there's this beautiful line between fidelity and gameplay that devs can achieve. So why would I pay for the newest COD or Battlefield to play for 2 weeks before that grind feels like a second job? I'd rather support devs who respect the hardware that I actually use. Give me a $20 indie game that runs flawlessly and respects my suspend and resume lifestyle. Being a gamer dad is about having the most efficient setup, not the most expensive one. Go back into your library. Find that game that you bought 3 years ago that actually makes you happy. Stop feeding the beast that wants to drain your wallet for a compromised experience. The industry as a whole may not respect your time, but you should. Naptime is game time, so let's make sure it's actually worth it. And remember, the only grinding we do is for coffee beans. I'll catch you in the next one.